Hello, welcome back to Nicole's endings in my next life as a villainess, the Pirates of Disturbance. We're going to go through all the endings starting with the happy end. And I'm just going to go down the list. It's going to be happy, two Doom Ends, and the good end. So, good ends last. And hopefully I actually find the other ends because in Alan's Street I couldn't find it. But hopefully Nicole has all this ends. Months after the Vinculum incident, Catarina has ended her engagement to Giotto to date Nicole during a date, ... And I might have gotten spoiled on this just by reading the memory scenario. But that's how it goes. So a few months have passed. On this morning, I have severely overslept. My maid Anne rushes to get me ready. With the hem of my dress in hand, I dash straight for the door.
姉さん、そんな走り方してたら、また母さんに怒られるよ。
Why is he embarrassed just by the way she runs? He gets embarrassed very easily.
だって寝坊しちゃって急がないと遅れる。カタリナ、なんて格好で走っているの。ちょっといらっしゃい。
Her mother, man. Oh my goodness.
お母様。
If she catches me here, I'm in for the 2-hour scolding course. I cannot afford to be caught. Not on the day of my date with Nicole. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. That day we were saved by the king's personal knights. With their assistance we were able to make a safe return to Sorcier. The disappearance of the Vinculum had caused quite a stir at home, but only the ship was damaged, and interest soon waned. Interest? Okay. On a side note, it seems the premier of Quiz, Set and Frederick, did something bad as we saw them being taken away by the knights. That's funny. Maybe they were cooperating with Sylvia like Nicole suspected. Also, where's Ryle in all this? With how much they hated pirates, the chance seems low. Regardless, we were able to return to our regular lives. Spring break ended, school life started again, and we returned to business as usual. However, one thing has changed. Nicole and I are officially engaged. Oh, that's so sweet. After discussing with Nicole's parents, I visited Giordo to ask him to end our engagement. However,
そんな改まった顔をしなくても、もう承知していますよ。
oh, he already knows. Yeah, he already knows. Giordo backed down without complaint and ended our engagement. It seems like he and Nicole had discussed the matter already. I was fairly certain Nicole would be more hesitant to give up his engagement shield. But with that done, Nicole and I were able to make our relationship official.
だからお母様ごめんなさい。お説教は帰ってから聞くから。
ああ、もう姉さんったら
Ruin your hair.
あんなに走ったら髪が乱れるじゃないか。
いいじゃないか。元気なのがカタリナのいいところだよ。
あなたってば相変わらずあの子に甘すぎるんですから。でも確かに良かったですわ。ほんの少しだけあの子も大人びてきたような。ほんの少しだけですけど、そう思いますもの。
Her mother finally gave her a compliment.
そうだね。自分で愛する人を見つけられたんだ。だから大丈夫だよ。
本当にあれには驚きましたわ。まさかジオルド王子と婚約破棄したかと思ったら、ニコル様と婚約するだなんて言い出して。
What happens when you fall in love?
婚約発表はいつにしようかね。もちろん立派な会にしないとね。
そうですわね。でも学園の卒業までは待ちましょう。 あの子が変なことをしでかしてアスカルト家にご迷惑をかけたら大変ですもの。以前からあの子に王子の妃は務まらないと思っていましたから、そこは良かったのですけれど、あの子ったらアスカルト家も立派なお家柄だってちゃんと分かっているのかしら。
Well, a mother is always gonna worry, I guess. The day of my date with Catarina, I waited at our designated meeting place.
少し早く来すぎたかもしれないな。
It's okay. Checking my watch, I sigh. I sigh and sigh again. I'm nervous. Do my clothes look fine? How about my hair? My nerves are intense.
こうした場にも慣れていないしな。
That's really cute. According to Sophia, the Rose Garden is a popular spot for noble couples. On her suggestion, I chose it as our meeting place. As it is an unfamiliar place, I feel rather uncomfortable, especially knowing it's popular for couples.
恋人同士か。
It's hard to get used to. I'm finally able to be with the one I have longed for since childhood. I can't keep up with this happiness. Even now, I wonder if it is truly alright, especially considering Giordo's feelings. However, when I visited him at the palace to formally apologize, he only rolled his eyes at me.
ニコル、まだそのことを悩んでいたんですか？婚約ももう白紙になっていますし、その話はもう済んでいるでしょう。カタリナからも話は聞いていますし、本当に真面目ですね、ニコルは。
すまない。
謝るくらいでしたら、カタリナをきちんと幸せにしてくださいね。
Oh, that's so sweet.
言っておきますが、僕の気持ちは変わっていません。でも、カタリナが選んだんですから、彼女の気持ちは尊重しますよ。
He's a lot more willing to let her go for Nicole versus Alan.
だいたい、僕がいくらアプローチしても、いつでも身を引きますから、なんて言っていた彼女ですよ。僕が言うのもなんですが、彼女が恋を知る日は、もしかしたら来ないのではないかと思っていました。でも、そんな彼女が恋を知ったんです。その相手が僕でないのは残念ですが、仕方ありません。カタリナの気持ちを無視するというのは、本意じゃありませんので。
ジオルド。
Aww.
それに、どこの馬の骨だかわからない相手よりも、ニコルなら安心感がありますからね。
Or your brother.
でも、カタリナを泣かせたら承知しません。いつでも奪いに行きますから。覚悟しておいてくださいね。
Or so he told me.
もちろん、カタリナを幸せにするつもりだ。俺の持てる力の限りで。
That said, I worry over my capability. Perhaps because I longed for this day for so long, but I keep expecting to open my eyes and wake up from this dream. Every time I say that, Sophia scolds me and tells me to be bolder.
ニコル様、すみません。遅くなってしまって。
I hear her melodic voice. Gasping, I look up. Before me stands Catarina. Her hair is a mess, presumably from running. Oh, there he is. What a relief. I worried Nicole might head home with how late I am. I'm breathing heavily, having sprinted here from the carriage. He would never leave. If my mother saw me, she would be furious, but Nicole would never tell.
すみません。ちょっと、寝坊してしまって。
いや、構わないが、平気か。
Nicole softly strokes my head like he is adjusting my messy hair.
そんなに急いで来てくれたのか。
Aww.
ありがとう。
Nicole's smile is as soft as a field of flowers. When I look at his face, I can feel his devilish aura spread like wildfire. It almost makes me stagger, but Nicole offers me his arm.
この先に座れるところがあったはずだ。行こうか。
あ、はい。
I wrap my arm around his. It has been a while since our engagement, but I am still adjusting to touching like this. I'm definitely blushing right now. I try my best to maintain composure. We walk slowly through the garden like couples would.
あ、見てくださいニコル様。黄色いバラがありますよ。
本当だな。
赤いバラも綺麗ですし、どれも見事ですね。
そうだな。
Wow, our conversation stopped already. It's been a while since this last happened. Well, Nicole's never been a big talker, so things on the Viculum became so extraordinary, I forgot he's normally like this. When we first met, I felt so awkward with the silence until I remembered that lady from my past life's small talk. But lately, the silence has honestly become comfortable. I no longer find myself scrambling for another topic. Instead, I am relaxed. I hold his hand as we walk in the rose garden and remember what Sophia told me.
そういえばニコル様、知ってますか？このバラ園には虹色に咲くバラがあるって言われているそうですよ。
虹色にそんなバラがあるのか？
あくまで噂です。でもそんな虹色のバラを恋人同士で見つけられたら幸せが約束されているって言われているんですって。
そうか。なら探してみるのもいいかもしれないな。
Nicole smiles at me, a gaze for me alone. Gosh, his aura is powerful as ever. It is a look that has felled many a fine lady at social events. I have built up a resistance over all our many years of friendship, but even still, it is a power not to be underestimated. And lately, it feels like he's powered up. He has gotten even sweeter since we became official, and his aura has been running rampant. Will there ever come a day when I am no longer at the mercy of his mighty power? Nope. I don't think that day will ever come. That's funny. We continue to walk as I think, and soon we arrive at an open area. Around us are a few tables for picnicking. This is what Sophia was talking about. Sophia informed me there was an intimate place to relax, so I actually brought something with me. I placed it on the table and Nicole's eyes grow wide.
それは？
実はここで食べようと思ってうちの料理人に作ってもらった食べ物をいろいろ持ってきたんです。
I brought a basket filled to the brim with food. Inside are sandwiches, cookies, cake, and more. I take them all out and place them on the table. I wanted to make something myself, but unfortunately, all of my attempts ended up in indescribable horrors. Keith even told me if you at all desire your future with Lord Nicole, you must even consider giving these to him. So I asked the chef to prepare something.
じゃあ早速食べましょう。
あ、
We sit down and begin to eat. So yummy, our chef is amazing. I love eating at parties, but the taste of home is something special. I am so preoccupied with sandwiches and cake, I completely forget about the roses. Suddenly I hear a chuckle.
本当にカタリナは美味しそうに食べるな。
She enjoys food so much that even Nicole is like, it looks delicious. I haven't even ate it yet. Oh, that wasn't very fiance-like. I prioritized the food over him. I feel a little embarrassed, but Nicole smiles so wide that his eyes crinkle. Crinkle.
俺はそうして食べているカタリナを見るのが好きだ。
That's cute. Nicole's smile is as powerful as ever. I can feel the blush coming on.
ありがとうございます。ニコル様ももっと食べてくださいね。このマフィンとかすっごく美味しいので。
あ、いただこう。
Nicole gradually lifts the muffin to his mouth, takes a bite, and smiles.
美味しいな。
Nicole looks dreamy whatever he does. I'm sure he does. I am thankful there are no other women around. If there were, they would have been out cold by now. Even I'm almost at my limit, and like staring at him while you go out with him would be uncomfortable. It would not do to faint during every date. I muster all of my hard-earned endurance to maintain my composure. Every date? She's passed out before. I tried to focus on spending time properly as his fiancée when... He looks much older from his side profile. Nicole reaches out, his fingers softly brushing my lips.
カタリナ、口の端についている。
It must have been the cake I started eating. Nicole wipes some cream from my mouth, and then he licks his finger. He licks the cream he wiped from my mouth. This is not the usual genuinely Nicole. This aura is rather sensual. I feel my cheeks burn. His devilish aura has the impact of the sun. We're approaching a critical levels. My consciousness hang in there, Catarina. I struggle hard not to swoon during our date, but Nicole looks glum.
すまない。不快な思いをさせてしまっただろうか。
No.
いいえ、全然全く。
Actually, I'm overjoyed. It's just receiving all this attention is making me shy. I have never experienced an Otome game event myself. I never expected to in my past life or in this one. I have no idea how to act at a time like this. Everything between us is new, so many first times. But we really are together. To be able to spend time together like this, go on a date, just the two of us, it is all because we feel the same way. It makes me so happy I smile.
ニコル様、これからもいっぱいこうして一緒に美味しいもの食べていきましょうね。
He just gasps.
あ、
It must make his heart sore every time she says stuff like that. Oh, that's cute. We eat cake and admire the blooming roses. Or how they ever get like a full body screenshot like this? Oh wow, it's just showing all kinds of stuff. In a nearby fountain, the light reflects off the water glimmering. It's beautiful. Hey, there's a rainbow running through the fountain. Wait, then I noticed something as I looked through the transparent rainbow. I see, this must be...
虹色のバラ。見つけたな。
Nicole seems to notice it at the exact same moment. We look at one another and giggle.
はい、見つけましたね。これできっとずっと幸せでいられます。
あ、
Nicole laughs, happiness bubbling up from inside. That was cute.
カタリナ、きっと俺が君を幸せにする。
Oh, now he's got his hand on hers. So many different variants of this CG.
これからもずっと一緒にいてくれ。愛している。
Takes my hand. The man who held his feelings close has set them free. He is rare to show his emotions, but his laugh is so very genuine. Of course, he has his devilish aura too. But every single part of him I love. I feel my heart begin to race in response to Nicole's words and the warmth of his hand. I smile at him and nod. That was sweet. Get the memory scenario wedding ring unlocked. This is where he proposes. I mean, they're already engaged. Maybe that's where they get married then. Gotta be a marriage one. Let's go check it out.
あなたになら何でも
この思いは
All
ず
the way
っと昔からあ
down.
るよ。
Wedding ring. I wonder if this is their marriage. Of course, we don't get anything but like talking until the very end, and then we get really pretty CGs. On the day I confessed to my parents my relationship with Catarina, I am rapidly thrown into a state of confusion by the overwhelmingly and unexpected response.
ニコル、よくやった。
Thank goodness. I was afraid that my parents would be upset, but it seems I worried over nothing. I stand dumbfounded. Normally, normal children are rushed into marriage, but they never said a thing. I had a feeling my parents knew where my heart lied, but...
まさかよくやったと言われるとはさすがに思わなかったな。
Considering I practically stolen the fiancé of Giordo, a royal prince, it should have been especially worthy of scorn. But though my parents are initially surprised, neither of them reprimand me, rather...
本当に血は争えませんね。
My mother gives a troubled laugh. Now Sophia's story about my parents, about how father stole mother from her fiancé, truly sinks in.
それでいつカタリナ嬢を連れてくるんだい？ぜひ近いうちに連れておいで。
My father goes even further beyond expectations, welcoming her into the family, his pride clearly overflowing. And so I consult Catarina and we decide on a date for her to pay my parents a visit.
こんにちは。
Catarina looks nervous when she arrives. My father welcomes her with open arms and a brimming smile.
いやあ、カタリナ嬢、よく来てくれたね。ずっと待っていたよ。
ニコルにあなたのような素敵な婚約者ができて本当によかった。
私からも礼を言わせてほしい。しかし、ついにカタリナ嬢とニコルが婚約か。いや、実は
父さん。
Oops. Oh, I can't go back and replay it, but sorry. I thought I had ensured that my parents would not be so excessive, but I suppose it was a pointless endeavor, especially with my father. From the first moment, I tried to calm him down, but he refuses to be reined in. Catarina seemed to not know how to react.
すまない。気にしないでくれ。
Catarina visited many times in the past to see Sophia, but this is her first time seeing my father so excited. She is as still as a statue. She's nervous, perhaps because she wasn't sure what reaction to expect considering her recent disengagement to Giordo.
正直、父と母の結婚の経緯を告げれば納得できるかもしれないが。
But I'm not sure I want to be the one to share that story. I believe it is inevitable that Sophia will tell her one of these days regardless. The welcome party blows through like a tornado, but finally we are alone. Finally, I am able to approach Catarina.
実はカタリナに話しておかなければならないことがあるんだ。
I pull something from my pocket and Catarina reacts with shock.
これ魔女の瞳ですか？
Yes, ever since that incident, I have kept the witch's eye here at the Escart estate.
ああ、所有権を持っていたベルダー公爵から買い取った。
Still wonder what happened to him and his plan to sell all the nobles.
いろいろとあったが、ある意味俺たちの関係を変えたきっかけの品だからな。それで手元に置きたいと思ったんだ。だが、カタリナは幽霊が苦手だっただろ。隠したままこちらの家に来てもらうのも気が引けて、きちんと話をしておこうと思ったんだ。すまない。もっと早くに話せなくて。前もって伝えておこうとは思っていたんだが、うまく切り出せなかった。
いや大丈夫ですよ。確かに幽霊とかは苦手な方ですけれど、これはやっぱり特別ですし。
Because it brought out your guys' feelings.
それにあの魔女の幽霊とはいろいろと話もしていましたので。なのでむしろ私としても思い出深い品なので引き取ってもらえて嬉しいです。
Seeing Catarina grip her fist in excitement, I feel a wave of relief blow through me.
そう言ってもらえてよかった。そうか。カタリナにとっても思い出深い品なのだな。
To know our feelings are one and the same makes me happy. Following that mood, I proceed to the main topic.
それと、そろそろ結婚指輪について相談をしたいんだが。
結婚指輪
Catarina blushes. She is here to discuss our engagement, but suddenly looks self-conscious. Smiling at the adorable sight, I nervously revealed the plan I have been working on.
ああ、結婚指輪にあしらう宝石としてはダイヤモンドが正当的なところだが
I knew as soon as he brought that out, he wants to put that in a ring.
できればお互い相手の瞳の色をした石も取り合わせる形の指輪にしたいと思っているんだ。
I guess he just kept it because he wanted to keep it. I thought he was going to put it in a ring. The idea based upon the story of the witch's eye. If we have rings that symbolize our love for one another, just looking at them would bring us happiness.
だが俺の瞳の色を考えると結婚指輪としては少しためらってもしまってな。カタリナの意見を聞かせてくれないか。
I would love a purple diamond ring.
一応明るい印象になるよう台座や石の大きさには配慮しようとは考えているが、もしカタリナが黒い石を使うのは嫌だと言うなら。
I don't know, I've always thought of his eyes as purple.
いいですね、それ。お互いの瞳の色の石を使った指輪なんて小説みたいで素敵です。
Her carefree smile blows all of my worries away. I considered the possibility that she might reject it, but it was a foolish concern.
それに私もニコル様の瞳の色と同じ石の指輪つけてみたいです。だから
カタリナは
Oops.
本当に
I can never tell when they're actually done talking. And I can't rewind these either. Her smile is so bright, I feel it warm on my heart. So I'm trying to go up. I can't. Oh, I guess I can. My love for her is almost too great to bear. I reach out for her and softly kiss her.
カタリナ愛している。
He says that every single time ever since they've confirmed their feelings. It's okay, I much prefer this phrase. Oh my gosh, she like freaked out. Her face turns red and her eyes grow wide. Wedding rings with stones to match the other's eyes, a matching pair. I have no need of a stone that makes wishes come true. It is enough that I simply make her smile. I kiss her once more. Aw, that's cute. Except his lips are open. I've always hated the CGs where their lips are like half open. It looks like he's biting her. Sorry. This is how I feel. Okay, so we're gonna load.
進みは順調？
We're gonna load. Not chapter.
ああ、わかった。
Sorry, it's a little bit hard to work one-handed. My snake is curled up around my other fingers and he went to sleep. So I'm just working with one hand. Load save file 1 and vote to eat our fill of food. Vote to eat our fill of food.
ではたくさんご飯を食べてストレスを溜め込まないということでいいですかな。いいです。
I forgot when she had this strategy beam, but we'll find out soon, I guess. Alright, everything is set. I think this was after the first time she had a dream of the evil witch. I gather my thoughts, wipe the sweat from my brow, and take a deep breath. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of writing my letter. Yep, so she was writing this to Rosie. Had a dream about the witch. There's no more options, so it should be coming up soon. A few hours later... Okay, so this is right before I think Nicole stops avoiding her. He's already apologized to Jordan for stepping out in place. And they're talking about their strategy, and she's like falling asleep. Originally she falls asleep. And just wakes up. I wake to a record-setting stomach rumble. Everyone's already gone. I guess the discussion is over. I want to apologize for falling asleep, so I head toward the bedroom, but my stomach roars once more. I am hungry. It seems like I already digested everything I ate while I slept. If I went to the others, they would all hear my stomach rumble. No, endure it, Catarina. You've been abducted by pirates. I can't just eat my heart out. But I sure am hungry. My stomach goes out to me and I rub it in response. I feel like I'm going to faint. I'm so hungry, so weak. But I'll endure it. I have to. I must. I thought you were goaded to eat your share of food. Oh, this isn't good. If I get too stressed out, I'll succumb to the dark side and turn into Fandus Catarina. I just decided in my strategy meeting that I wouldn't stress out over food. Instead of enduring it, I'll just ask someone to help me. I jump up from the sofa and burst through the door to find a pirate. I guess they obliged her. After all that, I begged for food from a pirate and unexpectedly he brought it for me. I devoured everything he gave me. Now I rub my sated belly. See, I knew it wouldn't be good to stress myself out. From now on, whenever I'm hungry, I'm just going to ask, no holding back. And so I ask over and over and over and over again. Someone in the comments wrote that they think that there was a Doom End where Catarina sank the boat from eating too much. This might be it. Eventually the guard gets sick of me and tells me, why don't you just stay in the room by the kitchen? And so, oh my goodness. Oh my god. I changed rooms to the one by the kitchen and continued to ravenously ravish the food. Oh my goodness. Even the others are concerned and drop by my new quarters, but after seeing that I'm just eating, they stop visiting. Oh wow. Okay. After all, it's not good to go hungry.
おい、デザートを持ってきたぞ。今日はチョコレートのケーキだ。
Oh my goodness.
チョコレートのケーキ
The kitchen's so close, the pirates allow the kitchen staff to take responsibility over watching me. Because I see this guy so many times a day, we've become pretty close. My days are so stress-free that I have particularly forgotten that I have been kidnapped by pirates. So good. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is pretty good too. When is it going to end? Ah, to eat every day in luxury is the best. No mother or Keith to scold me. I ate and ate and ate and ate and ate and ate. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's terrible. I can't eat anymore. It's just another day, satisfied myself with delicious delicacies, when I suddenly hear a thunderous crash. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Rushing to the door, I find the kitchen stuff on the floor, the flood is scattered everywhere.
Oji-san! Daijoubu!
Just as I ask, another massive explosion sounds.
急いでここから離れろ。近くで爆発が起こった。
なんだって。
Commotion instantly, the staff rush out.
お前さんも早くこっちだ。
はい
I try to run after the man, but...
抜けない
Oh my gosh. I guess all the days I have been eating have made me too fat to fit through the door. My round body is stuck.
そんな誰か助けてキスジオルド様ニコル様アラン様
But my scream is muffled by the sounds of explosion and commotion, and then the ship begins to sink. Okay, so she doesn't make it sink, she just sinks with it. And so, stuck within the confines of my doorframe, I sink with the ship and beat my Doom End. Oh my gosh. I've become so round. Oh my goodness. That was slightly odd. Okay. She's like, you know what, I'm just going to eat. And Nikki's like, you know what, that's okay. Whatever.
どこから再開したいの？
Alright, we're going to load save file 2. There's only one for this one too, so there's only one for each of them, which is nice. I don't have to go through like a million ones like Alan, which is probably where I lost one of his Doom Ends because I just either the affection wasn't right or something. Oh no, I woke him up. Pretend to sleep. I should just pretend I'm sleeping. That's probably for the best. I lie down and close my eyes. From behind me, I hear a dejected sigh.
カタリナが起きたのかと思ったんだが、
Oh.
気のせいだったか。
I feel awful hearing his pained voice, but it would be way too awkward to wake up now. I would just pretend to be asleep until Nicole falls back asleep, and then head out. Or so I thought, but before I know it, I am sleepy again. Oh no, I switched with the witch. I was like, what's your demon going to be, like rolling off the bed? I guess morning arrived while I slept, and I am left behind in the dark again. But this time the witch does not come. I am all alone. This is really getting to me. Being alone in the darkness is terrifying. I am on the verge of panic.
魔女さん、8歳のカタリナ、キーズ、マリア、メアリー、ソフィア、ニコル様、ジオルド様、アラン様。
She is really loud. I scream desperately into the darkness, but no one responds. Eventually, I start to lose touch with myself. I can no longer recall who I am. Aw, she just like gets lost in the darkness. Oh, lost in the darkness. That's exactly what I just said. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna get a save file 3 before my headphones die. I can hear them beeping.
どれでもお好きなものを選んでください
That's
な。
funny. Okay, so save file 3 is going to lead to a good end and a CG, so I'm excited. I don't want him to leave. I don't want to pretend nothing happened. So he just confessed to her. Oops. He just confessed to her, and we're going to say, please wait. Wonder what Lord Nicole gets you. Let's just see what he says. I want to see the extra dialogue.
ニコル様。
Unsure what else to say, I call his name. Nicole pauses, but he looks as though he still wants to leave. I have to hurry and say something, but what do I say at a time like this? I like him too? I know it, but the words refuse to come. I've never experienced this in my past life. I still don't really know what love is. Let's see, did she say anything different? No, he doesn't. I wonder if you still get the... I wonder if you still get the happy ending if you say that. I'm gonna say, please wait.
待ってください。
Nicole turns back in surprise. When I see his face, my mind goes blank. What do I say in a time like this? Okay, so we're just going to skip until the end. And watch the kiss again. I'm assuming it's going to be the exact same. So it's going to go to just the song and then we're going to get the good end, so. Doesn't look like there's any unread content. Here's the Nicole spoiler CG that I was talking about. I already knew that she was going to fall in the water somewhere. unfortunate. I would have been a lot more surprised if I had to see that. Luckily, there wasn't any spoilers with Rosie or Silva, so looking forward to their moves. Everything you see here is already included in the opening theme song. A few weeks instead of a few months. Keith and I are visiting the Escart estate. For the first time in a while, Sophia has visited us for a tea party. Sophia is currently getting some books, so Nicole, Keith, and I are eating cookies while sipping tea. After everything that's happened, it's nice to have our regular old lives back. The Quidian knights are respectful and kind, and were able to make it home to Sorcier without issue. At first I wondered what would happen to the pirates, but everything seems to be resolved. Well, it's unfortunate that the Vinculum's maiden voyage ended in disaster. I am certain Rao and Set are heartbroken that things ended this way.
で、あれ？セット様とフレデリック様って海賊に捕まってなかったっけ？あの後どうなったのかしら？
なあ、それなら騎士団の人が保護したと言っていたよ。ヴェルダー公爵もクイードにとどまったみたいだし、まあ主催者にはいろいろやることがあったんじゃないかな。
It's like Rao's not even a bad guy in this one. I see, that sounds tough. Considering everything that happened, collaboration between Quid and Sorcier will likely be difficult for a time. What an awful way for things to end.
しかし本当に皆無事でよかったな。誰も海賊に連れ去られはしなかったのは不幸中の幸いだった。まあもともとそのつもりもなかったかもしれないが。
Oh, really? It seems as if Nicole sees things differently. I'm about to ask for clarification when the door bursts open.
カタリナ様、お待たせいたしました。これが今回お貸ししたい本ですわ。
In Sophia's arms is a tottering tower of romance novels. She spreads them all across the table. Wow, that's even more than I anticipated. But if they are Sophia's recommendations, I have no doubt they will be excellent. That said, there are a number of unsettling titles like Stealing Love and Forbidden Fruit, but whatever the case, I am excited to dive in. I sip my tea.
早くカタリナ様をお姉様と呼びたいですわ。
I'm gonna guess that her and Nicole haven't talked about this yet. Yeah, exactly. I choked suddenly and barely managed to down my drink. That was a close one. I almost spat it all over Nicole's face. I'm glad I managed to get the tea down despite choking. Nicole sighs.
ソフィア、あまりカタリナを困らせるな。
あら、でもお二人はようやく両思いになられたんでしょ？恋人同士ですもの。言っていいと思いますわ。
Lovers. It is true that I realized my feelings for Nicole. Somehow everyone else found out very quickly. I mean, somehow. It spread like wildfire, just like his devilish aura. I did explain the situation on the way back. I guess theoretically we could consider ourselves a couple, but there hasn't been any progress since we've returned. We only ever kissed that one time. It doesn't have to progress, you just have to have things situated with Giorno and you're fine. And we haven't yet to go on a real date. I feel like Sophia is getting ahead of herself.
カタリナ様、 様と毎日お話しできるのが楽しみですわ。それにお兄様とカタリナ様がご結婚されれば、キース様にとってはお兄様がお兄様になるんですわね。
Oh, brother-in-law. That's funny.
え
It's like, what? Oh, she's right. All of us here would become family. It does sound kind of fun. Imagining my life after marriage makes me a bit happy, though rather embarrassed. But family, Sophia, you're getting way ahead of yourself.
ニコル様が兄さん
Nisa. He called him Nisa.
すまない。俺では力不足だろうな。
Blushed. I'm not worthy. That's funny.
いやいや、そんなことはありません。むしろ危なっかしい姉さんのこと、ニコル様ならしっかり面倒を見てくれそうだなと思っています。
The two brothers are blushing. Well, yeah, the two men are blushing about calling each other brother.
でもニコル様はいいんですか？うちの母もご迷惑をおかけしないか心配していましたが。
What? Mother is worried, huh? So I keep trying to add the word like in here because in my mind it should be here. I can imagine it. My mother looked like she would get an ulcer every time someone talked about me joining the royal family. I stumbled on the sentence like 3 times because keep trying to say the word like and it's not there, but it should be there. It still hurts to think I can't be trusted. This game has a lot of English errors in it. I'm sure that after I get married, I won't eat fruit straight from trees anymore.
結婚式はどんな風にしましょうね。楽しみですわ。せっかくですから魔性の伯爵シリーズの衣装をあしらってみるのも良いかもしれません。
You know, if I was Catarina, I would totally do that with her.
でも花の令状は海に抱かれてのあのシーンの再現も捨てがたいですわ。
He's still blushing over there. Sophia's eyes glimmer as she references scenes from various romance novels.
ソフィア、
He's gotta know by now what it's referencing, right? He says her name with reprimanding tone, and she finally comes back down to earth.
すみませんお兄様、つい高揚してしまって。
気持ちはわかるが落ち着いてくれ。まだ先の話なのだから。
でも私ずっと夢見ていたんです。先の話でも今から楽しみですわ。まさかカタリナ様と家族になれるだなんて本当に夢みたいです。私カタリナ様がアスカルト家にいらっしゃるなら一生結婚しませんわ。
She's never going to get married. She wants to stay in the same building with her.
え？
That's funny.
さすがにそれは。
私とお兄様が世界で一番カタリナ様を幸せにして差し上げます。
He's like, I don't need your help. Oh my goodness.
そうですわ。せっかく両思いになられたんですからもっと触れ合ってください。
Be more intimate with him.
ちょっとソフィア。
I mean, as a romance lover and like seeing, you know, cute stuff, I mean, I can sympathize with her. I mean, I think I complained a lot in like chapter 6 about how they're like not getting close at all. Sophia grabs my hand and stands up, holding me as she goes. For some reason, she leads me over to sit next to Nicole.
思う存分お二人はお二人の世界に入ってください。
Go get lost in your own world while me and Keith stare at you. Sophia continues to nudge me, my shoulders brushes Nicole's, and I can feel myself blush. He's so close. This distance is brutal.
ソフィア。
He's covering his eyes. That's really cute. Actually, I've never seen too many men like cross their legs like that. He's very proper, isn't he? I'm at a total loss. Nicole looks troubled, sighing with a hand over his forehead.
気持ちはありがたいが少し落ち着いてくれ。
そうよソフィア。それにソフィアもいつか恋をするかもしれないでしょ。ずっと家にいるはずは。私が恋ですか？カタリナ様やお兄様のような方と出会えるならその時は考えますが。
That's the first time she's ever really talked about falling in love herself. Me or Nicole? Aww. It is odd to hear me included as well, but when I realize just how much she loves her brother, I giggle. Sophia's eyes sparkle. Nicole gives me a troubled smile. It is a beautiful scene. They are really a wonderful family. Ah, these beautiful siblings really are something. I could watch them forever.
ちょっと姉さん、顔が緩んでるよ。
Your face is melting.
つい二人のオーラにやられちゃって。
Aura's got me.
まったく、本当にぼんやりしてるんだから。
I mean, at least it's nothing new to Keith, right? Keith rolls his eyes, and Nicole laughs wryly. Their expressions as they watch their sisters are kind and warm. I don't know when we will marry, but if what awaits us in the future, where the four of us can spend time like this, I'm looking forward to it. I daydream about this wonderful future and continue on with my blessed day. That was adorable. Adorable. When I saw the wedding ring in Memory Scenario, I was almost expecting them to see them at a church or something, but no church, no wedding, just talks about it. Anyway, that is all of Nicole's. We actually managed to get all the ones that are listed here in the playthrough, or in the walkthrough. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below and or subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in Rosie's route. I am so excited. See you guys later. Bye.